Hey everybody, this is Dr. J joining you from the St. Mark's room here at Christ Church in Short Hills. Today I'm going to teach you how to make one of these crosses out of palm fronds. It'll look like this hopefully when we're done, so we'll see how we do. First of all, you want a palm frond like you get from your church on Palm Sunday. I always trim mine, and I am using a hole puncher today just to give it a little bit of a swirl on the end here. But you can use scissors or whatever you want, but I trim it off so that I'm able to make the tucks well without a whole lot of problems. Okay, I'm going to do the other end. Actually, I think the other end is fine already. Okay, so we're going to begin by just making a fold on the cross a little bit north of halfway up. So I just make a quick fold like that. I just turn it over one time, okay? And then I take the bottom and I fold it up. When you're done with that, you just turn it over and repeat the last step. So take this bottom portion again and fold it up. And then I'm gonna take this piece right here. I'm going to wrap it all the way around, and I'm going to tuck it in to this piece on the back side right here. So I'm just making a knot, really, right? And I'm going to pull it tight, and when I do that, I have a standalone knot. It's ready to go. Now the only thing left to do is to make the transepts of the cross. So I'm going to do that by taking, first of all, I'm going to trim this just a little bit because it looks ridiculous. I'm sorry. There you go. All right, I'm going to take this and I'm going to tuck it back through the top of the cross again. No, I'm not. I'm doing the wrong side. Aha! You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. All right? So I'm going to do that over this way, and that makes one of the transepts, and then I'm going to tuck the other part under in the back to make the other one. And it ends up looking a lot like that. The only thing left to do is to make the long part of the cross. I'm going to do exactly the same thing that I did before. I'm just going to tuck it back through this loop. I'm going to make it the length that I want it, and then tuck the extra in to the bottom, and I have my finished product. There you go. And there it is. That's your palm cross. And you can keep this and display it. I have some in my house that have been there for years, just dried out, and they're beautiful. And it's something you can keep for your family from year to year. All right, so this is Dr. J again from the St. Mark's room here at Christ Church in Short Hills, and happy Palm Sunday.
All right, hi, I'm Reverend Bowie, and I'm going to show you how to make this palm cross that I learned how to make at some point in my childhood. You take a palm and just 1/2 of it, so if it's double, tear it in half, and fold it about 1/3 of the way, and then you do a 45-degree pivot at the back, cross over, cross back, and then you do another 45-degree pivot in the back so that you can make an X, and you go behind and over to make a little X, and then in the back you may need to loosen a little piece so that you can tuck in the tail and just pull it tight, and voila, palm cross. Hosanna.
Hi everyone, happy Easter. I'm here because I'm going to help you make a cross like this out of your palms. First of all, you might get a palm that's like this, that's 2 pieces. So if you have that, here's one that's 1 piece, but if you get a double one, you want to split it apart like so. And lots of times you will have a little thing like this, and sometimes you don't, but I'm going to show you, because I think Bowie did it without, so I'm going to show you what to do with the little crosshairs if you have them. So the first thing you want to do is you want to decide how big you want your cross to be. And you want to leave a lot of extra length because this is going to be torn up and make your pieces on the sides. So I think that's good, and you can fold this up also. So I think that's good, and then I just pinch it. And then I decide about a little more than halfway up. You make a 45 with it. I don't know if you can see that, but you make a 45. And then you want to make sure that's nice and straight, because sometimes these have a tendency not to end up being straight. So then you come across and you make the arm as big as you want. And then you come across again and you make the arm as big as you want. And this piece here, I'm just gonna, shouldn't be here, so let's just tear that piece off. Okay, and then you make sure it's straight and you hold on to it in the middle. And then this piece here is gonna start to make a cross in the middle so that it starts to go like that. And I usually go around twice. Let's get rid of this here. Sorry, okay. And now you see it's a little crooked, so you sort of straighten it out the best you can. And then you're gonna go in the back, you loop it around and you go the other direction. You take the last piece and you're gonna, this is probably the hardest part, you're gonna tuck it underneath so that, I also like to take this and I tuck it in also. You probably should have done that a little earlier, but you can do it now. And then you gotta tuck this in so that it doesn't unravel. And that's the hardest part, like I said. And then you have a nice cross. And you can see I did 3 of them. So it doesn't matter the size. They all, you know, this one's a smaller one, which is perfectly fine. And these 2 are about the same size. So everybody have fun. And thank you for watching.